Hey, good morning. My name's Dave Hartman. I'm a range master here and also the training director at Gunsite Academy. With me today is my good friend and fellow instructor,
Scott Burgess. I'm also an instructor here at Gunsite. And what we want to do is cover real briefly what you need to bring and think about before you come to your shotgun class at Gunsite. So speaking of shotguns, what about them?
Well, Scott, it's probably the most prolific but least understood of all the weapon system out here. I mean, it goes back to the time the Pilgrims came over. But for our modern combat shotgun, fighting shotgun, what we're looking for is something with about an 18 to 20 inch barrel. Now, if you have an NFA registered 14-inch barrel, hey, feel free, bring it. Just follow all your state and federal laws in regards to transportation. Attributes, what we're looking is something that's easily manageable, either a pump or semi-automatic. What we'd like to see are either ghost ring, rifled sights, or what's becoming very popular is quality red dot optics. If you're spending $89 for red dot, it's not quality. Buy once, cry once, spend some money on a decent optic.
Sure.
Also what we're looking for is, as keeping with the theme in our other classes, a sling for the shotgun is analogous to a holster for a handgun. A shotgun that you can easily manage, hold for either 3 or 5 days respectively, depending on what class you're taking.
And with regard to those slings, we're looking at bring what you have on it, and if they need other options because that's just not working for them, we do have that available.
Absolutely. If you're not sure, bring what you have, or better yet, call us or email me. I'll give you my email at the end of this video and we can talk about it. But bring what you have and we'll either adapt you to it or we'll set you up with something a little bit more better for you.
Sure. Now, to feed this thing, we're going to need to have ammo and ammo management. And I know they can get the types of ammunition and round counts on the website in the syllabus for the course. But let's talk about the management of that ammunition.
Yeah, what we would like to see, we'd like to see some sort of side saddle on your gun. And also, we have here different ammo carriers, management systems, whether it's the speed strip or tactical stripper from Competition Works, or the little 2-shot clip-on shell holders. Might want to have a few of those. And also, what would be very handy would be a dump pouch. So you can stage that on the back of your belt, and you can put a handful or two of shotgun ammo. And as you start depleting these things, we'll give you the opportunity to load your ammo management system, because realistically, when the fight comes, you're going to the fight what's in and on the gun. So we're going to encourage you to load from these things, and that would make it that much easier on the range to do so.
Excellent. So as we're talking through the hardware elements, I noticed that you've got a weapon mounted light. We'll be training with that, but also we have the handheld light. So can we talk about that briefly, since we'll be fighting at night as well?
Yes, we're going to be doing a night shoot. If you have a weapons mounted light, that would be great. If not, we will show you how to use a flashlight in conjunction with your fighting shotgun, due to the fact that this may fail or you may not have one on there at all. So we will show you how to use that flashlight. But with all things being equal, weapons mounted light on a shotgun is a way to go.
So since we'll be fighting at night and before the sun goes down, there's some human factors elements. We'll get into those in a second, but we're going to need eye protection and hearing protection, of course, but we're going to need clear lenses, right, for the night.
Clear lenses for the indoor simulators and the night shoot. And if you're wearing prescription glasses, shatterproof, you're good to go.
Sure.
Ball cap, a good thing to have. Once again, that factor of you're going to be standing on the line next to people and those shells bouncing around. Rather have them bounce off the brim of the hat than go down between your eyeglasses or something like that.
Now, I assume they'll be doing transitions in the course, so along with the shotgun, they're going to need a sidearm as well.
Yep. We're going to have on your application transition weapon. We're going to teach you how to transition from your shotgun to your short gun should something go wrong or you run out of ammo.
Sure. Excellent. So now that we've got the the hardware covered, let's talk about the software, the human factor. We've got heat in the summer times, so these two things are pretty important, I guess.
Absolutely. Make sure before you show up to class that you apply your sunscreen, have some lip balm, drinking plenty of water. Everywhere you go here at Gunsite, there are going to be water jugs. We're going to issue you a water bottle. So when you're coming back to breaks, load magazines, restocking with ammo, we want you drinking water. If you have a hydration system, Camelback, something like that, that would be a good thing to have.
And then, of course, continuing on with that discussion, these things are pretty good for fending off stray shells and also for keeping us cool and wicking moisture.
Yep. What we have here is a chamois. You wrap that around the back of your neck to keep hot brass, pistol brass, what have you, from flying around, protect from sunscreen or from the sun. The cool towel works on evaporation technology. It's a good thing to have. Soak it in water, wring it out every now and then, throw it around your neck. Especially in the summertime, when you show up fall, winter, early spring, be prepared, dress in layers.
Sure.
It may be 10 degrees here in the morning in the winter, but then gets up to 65, so be prepared for that type of stuff.
And finally, on the human factor side, we're going to be doing a lot of ups and downs, so might not be a bad idea to have these things, huh?
Yep. Shotgun class, we're going to be doing kneeling and prone, so you might want to have knee and elbow pads, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of intermediate positions in the shotgun class, so you want to make training as comfortable as we can.
Excellent. Well, is there anything else that they should do with their firing platform before they show up?
Yeah, make sure it works, make sure it's reliable. If you have access to a 50-yard range, we'd like you to have it zeroed with slugs at 50 yards. If you don't have access to a 50-yard range, put it on paper at 25. Just a rough one. It doesn't have to be clover leaf. We just want it close, so when we go back to 55, 75, because in the basic class, we're going to take this back to 100 yards. Okay, so we're going to work on your zero, but we would like to have an initial zero on the gun to begin with, so we're not spending most of the class chasing zeros.
Sure. Well, excellent. It sounds like we really have covered everything we needed to talk to the clients about. And other than that, folks show up ready to fight and loosen up psychologically, physically, and emotionally prepared. You're going to have a great time.
Yeah, be ready to go through a plethora of buckshot and slugs during this class. Good times are going to be had, and looking forward to having you.
Excellent. Travel safe.